I just wanted to say, I'm so sorry to all my fish, Pikachu, Soundwave, all the nameless green neon tetras, because it's all my fault. I wasn't prepared for a power outage. I'm so scared. Boom. Did I scare you? Instead of the usual Saturday video, I wanted to put out a spooky Halloween special because this week I just went through a spooky power outage, and boy, there's nothing like the real deal to kick your emergency preparedness into gear. Like you probably have, I've done some light research on how to survive a power outage when you have aquariums, linked in the card and description. I have my battery-powered air pump and batteries to keep oxygen levels up, as well as a heat pack and emergency foil blanket to keep the water warm. So, how do you think I did in the face of a real outage? Well, at 10:53 p.m., right when I was about to go to bed, I found myself in complete darkness with only my laptop screen on. Eee, spooky. Anybody else get a little freaked out by outages? First thing I did was use my cell phone to find my flashlight and call the power company to report the outage. Then I went to check on my aquariums. Oh wait, I just said aquariums, as in plural. Oh no, I bought this stuff back when I only had one tank. Okay, no worries. I went ahead and put towels on all the tanks to insulate them, and also cover any holes on top where heat might escape. Also, my digital thermometers all have temperature alarms, so I went ahead and turned them off so they wouldn't be beeping all night. Most of my tanks have sponge filters, which will be fine in the tanks, but for my AquaClear hang-on back filter, I took out the media and put them in the aquarium so they'd stay nice and warm and hydrated. I also unplugged the AquaClear because, no, they don't automatically restart correctly, so if the power comes on again, the motor will try running without any water and end up damaging itself. And yes, that happened to me before when I was on vacation. Since I only had one battery-powered air pump, I put it on the baby brine shrimp hatchery I had just started. I probably could have let them die, but I was counting on the power coming back soon since we weren't in the middle of a storm or a blizzard. Finally, I left my bedroom light on so that it would wake me up as soon as the power came back on. Thankfully, the power returned at 1:54 a.m., almost exactly 3 hours later, and I'm happy to report that all the fish are alive, and the majority of the beneficial bacteria must also be alive because I'm not seeing any cloudy water from bacterial blooms. The water temperature only dropped about 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit, even with the small tanks, so that was really encouraging. Towels for the win. And then I went ahead and did water changes for everyone the next day, just in case. Lessons learned. I only had enough emergency supplies for one tank, not 3 plus a baby brine shrimp hatchery. So, gotta order some more heat packs, thermal blankets, extra D batteries, which you can find linked in the description. Also, I have check valves on all my sponge filters, but totally forgot to put one on my new baby brine shrimp hatchery. Dope! So when the power turned off, the water flowed through the AIRLINE tubing all the way to the air pump. Thankfully, my pump is okay and is still working. However, if this happens again before my supplies come in, I could put all my fish into one tank to make the heat pack last longer. I have a couple of breeder baskets, so potentially aggressive fish like my betta or the gouramis could stay separated since they're not used to being roommates. I want to consider getting a generator. Yes, they're very loud and they cost like $400 to $500, but if it's in the middle of the winter and we're hit by a blizzard, you can be sure I won't care. Also, think about getting a UPS, uninterruptible power supply, as a large battery backup. It won't last long, like maybe 2 hours, but it will automatically kick on during an outage and will hopefully give you enough time to get home and turn on the generator if needed. Let me know if you have any cool tips on emergency preparedness for aquariums. If things do go downhill and you start to lose fish, click on the screen over here to see my video on how to safely disinfect your aquarium and aquarium equipment using a bleach, as well as subscribe to join our community. Take time to enjoy your aquariums, and I'll see you in the next video.